I was was talking to you about a new feature that we had. We were always talking about how much news we have, and the news is always bad news. You know, somebody did this, somebody did that. So we decided that on Monday mornings we were going to do a good news feature. We were going to come up with some good news and tell you what's going on locally and in around the world and around America, or whatever, on good news on our good news feature, which we will begin every Monday morning at 7:45 with the one and only, drum roll please, Nan Marron. How are you this morning?
Good morning. How are you, Philip?
I'm doing great. I love kicking off new series. So let's tell me how you came about this idea for the intro to our new series.
Okay. You know, I have to be honest. It was right after the Boston Marathon tragedy, and I just thought, you know, we have to have some good news, like a program, even if it's only 15 minutes once a week, of nothing but good news. So I decided to comb the internet and newspapers and any sources I could have for local, regional, state, U.S., and the world. So it will be a mixture each Monday morning at 7:45 of what we gather up, some good news.
Yay for good news. So what do we have? What do you have in the pot?
Okay, so I wanted to talk about this very special lady. Her name is Alice Schubert of Cooksaki. Has been named the 2013 Greene County Senior Citizen of the Year in Greene County. And you're going to be amazed at the age of this lady, Alice Schubert. She's not 65, she's not 70, 78, 84. Alice is 90 years old.
90 years old.
Alice was commended for her more than 25 years of service as a volunteer. Alice pledged her time at the Greene County Department of Aging, the Athens Rivertown Thrift Shop, working at the Athens Library, and a board member of the Rivertown Housing Association. Thank you for your service, Alice Schubert.
Boy, that's a lot of time to put in at 90.
That's right. Oh wait, Philip, this is Justin Bieber to go into space. Just kidding. No, really, he is going into space. Perhaps he'll take his monkey into space with him. He has a pet monkey, so that's good news.
That's
right?
good news right there.
Yeah. Here's our regional news. Gabriella Giffords, the one that was shot in Arizona a couple of years ago. She was the keynote speaker at Bard College graduation ceremony recently. She urged students to seek out their calling in life. Ms. Gifford said to the graduates, "Your future shines bright. Find a purpose and go for it." Ms. Gifford said to the graduates, "Starting tomorrow, you could change the world. The nation is counting on you to create, to lead, to innovate." And she also was awarded an honorary degree by Bard's College. And she was the congresswoman who was shot in Arizona.
Yeah,
so
shot in the face.
She's out and about. Her husband is always with her, Mark. I'm sorry, I can't remember his last name, but he's an astronaut.
Right.
He's been into space 4 times. I'll remember that. The state news. This is how I thought I would start each good news program. Local, regional, state, world. Wait, I missed one of them. Never mind. Okay? So here we go.
It's good. Don't worry about it.
Here's the good news. I'll do better next week. This is a news show.
You're doing just fine.
Do you know that a New York teen won the National Spelling Bee title? His name was Arvind and I'll probably mess up his last name because I think he's
East Indian.
in East
Yes.
Indian. Mahanakali.
Well, I'll bet you he can spell it.
He is 13 years old, and what's very impressive to me is he's from Bayside Hills, New York. So he's a New Yorker, and he correctly spelled Canadal.
Canadal.
The German word for a small mass of leavened dough.
That's correct.
When-
Actually, the Canadal, as I understand it, is the Yiddish German word for
Okay.
a dumpling or something like that.
Yes.
But he knew how to spell it.
So he went on to win the 86th Scripps National Spelling Bee. The bee tested brain power, composure, and for the first time, knowledge of vocabulary. The Spelling Bee, which is a national event each year, is nearly 2.5 hours long of intense, grueling competition. Arvind took home $30,000 in cash, prizes, and a huge trophy. An aspiring physicist. He is 13 years old.
13 years old. And I believe that was his fourth try at trying to win.
Oh, really?
Yeah, trying to win the biggie.
Well, good for he really admires Albert Einstein, and also of note, a 13-year-old who was also from New York. So look at these New York kids go, because
Yep.
it's a national spelling bee. He took third place. So
Yeah, New York. Hoo, 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 hoo. New York teams.
all right. So okay, here is the U.S. news. A really good story. In May of 2007, Dr. Miranda Beebe, a dentist in Little Rock, Arkansas, my home state, decided to travel the state with the Arkansas Mission of Mercy under the guidance of the Arkansas State Dental Association. You got to listen to what this lady's done. Miss Beebe says, that's the dentist, lots of dentists travel all over the world to help children and adults with their dentistry. Miss Beebe says, this is a mission in our own backyard. Beebe emphasized, our goal is to relieve pain. And if you've ever had a toothache,
Let me tell you. Wait, you know what? We have to have a station note here now, because I could have sworn with that accent you were from Brooklyn, but you claim to be from Arkansas. Is that true? Yes or no?
It is.
It is true.
I admit it.
Okay. It sounded Brooklyn to me, but that's okay.
So far today, Miss Beebe and other dentists have served 11,000 patients and performed $5.4 million worth of dental work.
Wow.
Yes, they all guess what else they do? They don't just fix your teeth and get you out of pain. They also set up a pharmacy to get their prescriptions before leaving the clinic. That's all free. Or, so no charge for the prescriptions. They even serve breakfast and lunch. And
There you go.
they have transportation for those who need a ride. Isn't that just wonderful?
That's fantastic. So there's somebody out there just giving it all. Here for the dentist people. I've always run away from dentists, but that's a story.
Yeah, I've had a ton of dental work. I'm so acclimated to that. So here is the world's good news. And I'm sorry to tell you, well, I'm not sorry to tell you. Why did I say that? The good news in the world is that the New Kids on the Block, remember that old boy group?
Yes.
Are back in business, Philip.
Ah!
I know you've been waiting for that.
Stop the presses. Stop everything. Register Star, do you hear this?
They have just sold out their 2 concerts, and I would guess that they will be coming to a city near you.
There you go.
So
New Kids on the Block.
if
Oh.
I was hoping that maybe you could play a little bit of Step by Step. That was like one of their really, 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 really popular songs. I think that's the only one I remember, but I'm sure you and I and a lot of other people, if they come to our area, we're going to be going to the New Kids on the Block.
We're going to go see the New Kids on the Block with Step by Step. Should we close with Step by Step? Or let you have let you do your final story or
yes.
whatever, and then we'll close with Step by Step.
Thank you, Philip. Only the other things I had to say was, if you have any good news that you would like to share, please email me at nan@wgxc.org. And thank you for listening, and enjoy your day.
And thank you, Nan. And listen, we're square business, yo. If you know, all around this county, there are high school kids who are getting scholastic awards. I always find out about some a kid who did marvelously in athletics and got a scholarship, and we don't tell about good news.
Nope.
So nan@wgxc.org. Send your good news in. All right, send your good news in. Let's plug some good news. Let's plug all the people out there who are taking care of business, all of our volunteer firemen, our first responders. We got a lot of good news. We want some real good news on Mondays.
I could have had 6 more pages of good news.
That's right.
But we're limited on our time. So
All right, so now you know what to do. nan@wgxc.org. Send in your good news. And yes, I know. I'm going to have to get my schedule together so that I can give all of the information that I usually give in the morning. So I'm going to give it very quickly. If you live in Ashland, Catskill, Copeg, Hudson, or Hunter, or New Baltimore, or Prattsville, you have a meeting. Prattsville has a town meeting at 7 p.m. at the town hall at 14517 Main Street in Prattsville. New Baltimore has a town meeting at 7:30 p.m. at 3809 Route 51 in Hannacroy. Hunter has their village meeting at 8 p.m. And Hudson has a mayor's public hearing at 4 p.m. and an informal meeting of the Common Council at 7 p.m. Both will be at City Hall, 520 Warren Street in Hudson. Copeg has an environmental committee meeting at 7 p.m. in the town hall. Catskill has a village meeting at 7 p.m. at the Firehouse in 1 Central. And Ashland has a town board meeting at 7:30. Finally, Greene County, their legislator is holding a Buildings and Grounds and Conservation, Public Safety, Highway, Government Operations, and Finance Committee meeting at 6 p.m. at the county building at 411 Main Street in Catskill. 719-3270 is the number. And